Okay, good evening, folks. Wherever you are tuning in from in internet land, we are here this evening to witness another One Life presentation. My name is Dwayne Cadiz, and I am your host for this evening's program. And you are here to learn about the future of payments. Together with me this evening, I have our presenter, whom I had the privilege of meeting back in 2017 when we journeyed to Panama to that One Life seminar that was held back in Panama in 2017. I've known him to be a gentleman who's very knowledgeable in matters of history, in matters of geopolitics, in matters of health. He's, of course, a naturopathic practitioner and a master herbologist. And it gives me a pleasure and privilege to introduce to you tonight's presenter, Brother Noel Emmanuel Jack. Brother Noel, it's over to you, sir.
Okay. Good night. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear, sir. Go right ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so good night, folks, once again. My name is Brother Noel Emmanuel Jack. I'm an independent marketing associate for the One Life Network, and we welcome you tonight, wherever you are in the world of cryptocurrency, in the world of finance, to this One Life business opportunity presentation. We're going to have a ball tonight. The same presentation I'm going to show you, so I want you to pay close attention. Are you all seeing the screen?
Yes, Brother Noel.
Okay, thank you very much. Getting some trouble with sharing this. Just getting some technical difficulty again. Let me try again.
You can possibly use your arrow keys if the scrolling is giving trouble. You could possibly use your arrow keys to.
Okay, let me try one more time. Okay, so welcome one and all to the world of cryptocurrency. I'm Brother Noel, your presenter for tonight, this business opportunity about the One Life Network, how it can impact you. And I want you to pay close attention, put on your entrepreneurship hat, put on your business hat, and think for a while. Education is the key to understanding the new world of cryptocurrency. This is the underlying technology, a form of digital payments, organic, digital, or virtual money. The reason being, everything is advancing, science and technology, and all that is happening around us is advancing with rapidity. Yes, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, blockchain protocol technology, augmented reality, robotics, nanotechnology, micro apps, and what is called God bots. You know, these technological systems are so overtaking the world, is as if it is were given place to God. So they call these God bots. And we have 5G and the Internet of Things happening all around the world. Every single thing is now connected. Your smartphones, your tablets, your computer, your fridge, your deep freeze, everything is now connected. Even your cars are connected to the internet. So we have this as a reality in our world, the Internet of Things and the technology advancing at a rapid pace. And what you have to do is to position yourself with that advancing technology. As I showed before, Mr. Henry Kissinger, former Secretary of State, a guy who was instrumental as security advisor to then President Nixon, in his writings, How the Enlightenment Ends, in 2018, he said, the age of reason originated the thoughts and actions that shaped the contemporary world order. But that order is now in upheaval amidst a new, more sweeping technological revolution, also known as blockchain technology, whose consequences we have failed to fully reckon with, and whose culmination may be a world relying on machines powered by data and algorithms and ungoverned by ethical or philosophical norms. My dear people, this guy is not an easy guy. This guy is a very powerful guy. Way back in 1966, they predicted this evolution, this revolution that is taking place, this digital age. It is not happening by chance. It is planned. And it's either you get on board with this technology and position yourself to profit. Who invited you to Microsoft business opportunity? Who invited you to Facebook business opportunity? And all the other sweeping technologies that are happening on the face of planet Earth, all the other large corporations, when they came out with their enterprise, who invited you to profit from it? Few, I believe, profited from it. We are just end users people, end users profiting little. It is time for us to profit. It is time for us to create wealth. It is time for us to put ourselves ahead of the curve and create wealth and empower our people. There are a lot of things happening in our world today. You see the advanced technology, now they can upload concepts, ideas, information to your brain. This is a scientific fact today. I had the good pleasure of meeting this professor, this brain neuroscientist at the University of the West Indies, where they launched a new initiative where persons without legs could, from their thinking through certain interfaces, dealing with computer technology, information technology, robotics, artificial intelligence, and was able to have an amputee using the power of his mind activates those neurological, electrical impulses to literally kick a football to start the games. That is the World Cup. And I had the good pleasure of meeting this very, very auspicious guy who is extremely learned in this technology. We see where it is going. Stuff being loaded up to your brain, robotics, and how technology is changing our world. So there is an absolute need for financial revolution. Everything is advancing around us, but there is an absolute need for financial revolution. Today we see the banks, what they're doing to the nations of the world. We see the massive printing of money, what is called quantitative easing. We see our dollar depreciating day by day. We look at the debt to GDP ratio, and we see many nations are suffering today. There is need for a financial revolution. How many of you are on board with us? How many of you are looking at this live presentation now on YouTube? How many of you are positioning yourself to get that financial information that is not being taught at school? You have tonight on television, breaking news, financial analysts, financial gurus, those who have their doctorate, people like Mariano Brown, people like Roger Hussain telling us we're in a deficit economy. We have to borrow. They're dipping into the Heritage and Stabilization Fund, and they may have to dig deeper, and they may have to borrow more money, and they may have to go to the IMF like Jamaica and other countries. What are you doing, people, right now? We've been telling you for 3, 4+ years, get on board with the One Life Network. Get on board with our financial education. Learn that you can earn. We have calls every night, 8 o'clock. We have calls every day at 12 o'clock, lunch and learn. What are you doing this evening? Are you positioning yourself? Are you concerned about your own financial prosperity? Are you concerned about your families? We see so much going on, people. You need to get on board.
Life, it changes every day, gives and it takes away so many broken dreams. Some lives lost, some born along the way. But as you journey on, know that you can be strong through the pain, the fear, the tears. Faith you can find to make it to the end, to make it to the end. Just believe and you will find the strength to face another day. Push through your fears and doubts and keep your hope alive. Hold on, be strong. If you open up your heart, you'll find so many miracles.
dear people. That's all we want you to do. Believe. Just believe. Get rid of the doubt. Get rid of the fear. I had the privilege with some of our top leaders traveling the world, so to speak, interacting with so many persons across the world that did just that. They just believe. What will it take for you to believe, people? How much more evidence must we show you, must we reveal to you? There are over 3.6 million members in this wonderful project, all across the continents of this world, in the nation of this world. Are you hearing me, people? This is the numbers that we need to force, as it were, people across the world to get on board with this project. We are on multiple platforms, growing at an exponential rate in over 6 continents, 194 plus countries, over 3.6 plus million members across the world, with a complete and comprehensive ecosystem to serve the population of 7.5 billion persons on planet Earth. What is our mission? Our One Life Network mission is to enable a global community of web users. That's it. You need the web, you need the internet to take an active part in using and improving new cutting-edge digital products and services. Yes, that's our mission. It is to increase the quality of your life. You see what is going on in the world today. Massive unemployment all across the world. Hunger and starvation in Africa. The international instruments and organs that exist are now telling us over 43 million children will be under starvation. Issues of job security, even in the medical fraternity, private medical fraternity, they're laying off people. They're cutting down their hours for work. We want to provide an alternative and an equal access, and note that word, equal access to practical and relevant financial education to people worldwide. We want to ignite a financial and educational growth and development, empowerment in our world. We invite opportunities for economic growth and to create new market opportunities. Yes, my dear people, change is happening all across the world. And even when it comes to monetary policies and monetary frameworks, we want to create a global financial revolution. Our fiat currency, as you study the history of money over the years, you're seeing our fiat currency lose significant value. You're seeing that. Biggest risk for fiat currency is it becoming worthless due to inflation and hyperinflation. And we have seen that happening over the years, going way, way back, way even before the gold standard was removed from the dollar. But in the history and the development of money, you know, we had the bartering system where you will exchange certain goods and so on. We went to different commodities that we use as a form of money till it reached the gold coins, gold bars, and so on. Then it went to paper money. And of course, the plastics that we have today, that is a means of payment, all tied in to the fiat system, right? You have the new forms of payment, secure payments on the internet like PayPal and all of these other digital forms of payment. And now we have reached the point where we are pure organic digital currencies. This is where we add people in the world today, over 5,000 plus of them. And it's not going to change, it's not going to go back. Today on BBC, there was an exclusive documentary on blockchain technology and how it has interfered with the world as a payment system, as a platform for revolutionizing the world and for bringing added value to the internet and to the world. Way back in 1988, we were told in The Economist magazine that by the year 2018, they're going to have the end of paper money, or at least they're going to introduce cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency will become mainstream. And it is happening as we speak, people. Cryptocurrency is literally taking over our world. It's taking over our world. It's moving at a rapid pace. Bitcoin started with Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency, what do you consider the grandfather of cryptocurrency? And look at that exponential growth, where over 5,000 cryptocurrencies are now on the market. So who needs cryptocurrency? Why do we need this new technology? Well, of course, the unbanked. So over 2.5 billion persons all across the world that are unbanked for various reasons. Even today, just a little while ago, on the news, we have issues of the blind, those that are visually impaired, those that have other physical challenges, have an issue with the bank. There are certain religions that do not participate in banking because they do not believe in interest rates. Some for religious reasons, some for geographical location. It is not prudent to do business in certain areas. Yet, those people have access to the smartphone. Yeah, your personal protective equipment is needed more so now because you're locked down, you're shut in, you're quarantined, whether it is imposed by yourself or by the government. You need that cell phone to do business. You need that cell phone because some of you don't have access to the banking system. So one of the reasons why cryptocurrency came on the market is to deal with that banking sector that is virtually raping us left, right, and center, and that is stealing our money with all these hefty fees. But if you use your smart device and you get on board with cryptocurrency, in particular, our international project, OneCoin, you have value, and you could now use your phone literally as a bank, sending money to our loved ones, building your future, growing small businesses, over 6 billion sent per year between people, and high taxes. This is another reason the remittance companies like MoneyGram and Western Union, these services of sending money, remittances, this is another reason why cryptocurrency is needed. Global trade, another reason. Buying and selling goods, ease of settlement, cross-border purchases and transaction, cost of fraud, restrictions on where and what you can buy or sell. Ease of doing business. If this was adopted in many countries of the world, including our very own, how fast will business be done? What about protecting your income and wealth? Another fantastic reason for diversifying your financial portfolio and at least getting some crypto assets in your financial portfolio. After the financial world crisis, we all know about this in 2008, many countries started printing more money, quantitative easing, giving rise to inflation and hyperinflation, currency control. The US dollar have dominance, although over the years it has lost value and it continued to lose value. And we have seen so in such a grand way from our other presenters, like Mr. Nielsen last night, and Donna and Cliff and King James and Ivan and Michelle Mark and Edwin and all of these professional consultants here in finance. We have seen the dollar depreciating daily. So you know what is going on? We are being squeezed, we are being viced. The poor of the earth, the middle class is being destroyed. And people are having it so difficult to earn a living, to get money, to buy the basic goods and services for survival. It is becoming more and more difficult. But what are you doing? What are you doing tonight? What are you doing this evening? Are you allowing this opportunity to pass you by? In 2020, this year, you can purchase a certain amount of goods and services with your $100, whatever donation, whatever currency, wherever in the world. But you know, next year, you cannot do the same. Why? Why? This control of the fiat currency, it is depreciating. It is guaranteed to depreciate. But with our ecosystem, we have a stable cryptocurrency because of demand supply scenario. More persons that are on board our ecosystem and our platforms using our OneCoin cryptocurrency, the more there's a demand for it, the value of the coin goes up. So at least we are a little more protected from the value going down. You know why again? It's a limited supply. We're not printing thousands and thousands and thousands and millions and trillions of dollars every day. We're not doing that. Our system has created 120 billion coins to serve the world's population. No more is going to be created. So if you're interested, I introduce to you our One Academy education because it is at the heart of our company. All that you need to learn about finance, all that you need to learn about the fiat system that exists, all that you need to understand about the legal aspect of cryptocurrency and how governments around the world are accepting and regulating it and adopting it, taxation, all of these things, introduction to finance, what is money, what is the difference between money and currency, how money moves around in the system, what are commodities, what are assets, different classes of assets, technical analysis, risk management, all of these things you learn in our One Academy, and you have the ability to learn today, something that you never had the chance for, so that you can lead tomorrow. What is cryptocurrency? We are told there are protocols that allow the validation of transaction without the need of a third party, such as a bank, credit card company, or escrow agents. It is simple to understand. There are protocols that will validate a transaction, authenticate a transaction. Cryptocurrency impacts the various aspects of the financial market. They dramatically reduce transaction costs and give access to financial transactions and avoid pitfalls in certain monetary system. It operates as virtual gold. It is considered virtual gold, people, because there's a limited supply. God is not creating any more gold upon the face of the earth. So our system creates a certain amount of digital currency to supply the mass market. And what is the underlying technology for facilitating the creation of cryptocurrency? The blockchain technology. And blockchain today is considered a database in the cloud. It's just packs and packs and packs of information that are stored digitally. It is a digital technology that records and verifies transactions. Simple. It changes the way many industries operate, including the financial markets. It creates cost-effective business networks. It is extremely safe, it's extremely fast. It is based on protocols that authenticate and validate and store information in consistent, unbroken sequences that make the system safer by eliminating any attempts of fraud, duplicity, and forgery. What will this do to our country? What will it do to our nation with all the corruption that is going on? How fast and efficient agriculture will take place. You will be sure of the quality of food that you are getting, the source of where it comes from. Because as they load up this information on the blockchain, they're able to track it and prevent the corruption and the forgery and the duplicity that is taking place in our world. Many countries are now reaping the benefits of it. What is going on with Trinidad and Tobago? What is going on with you out there who are hearing? We need this financial education. And as we saw, or it's recorded in our level 1, Introduction to Finance, to spur economic growth, the central bank all around the globe introduced extraordinary measures. Main interest rates were lowered to negative territory, while the printing process of the United States Federal Reserve and the European Central Bank seemed to be running without a break. Yes, people, that is what has been going on for years, especially in the war years. When they look to get more money to finance the agendas of the world. Many central banks, we continue in Introduction to Finance, level 1, page 48, many central banks have failed in this respect. The aforementioned example of the Federal Reserve of the United States is a notorious one, since after the establishment of this institution in 1913, the dollar has lost over 95% of its value as of today. And we know that that has further depreciated because of the quantitative easing and the constant printing of money. So what is One Academy all about? You purchase an educational package at whatever level. There's several levels that you can talk to your upline, the person who introduced you to this opportunity. There are several packages that you can buy. It's like going to an online university and doing your degree. You study your course at your own convenience, your own space, your own time. You know, as you are willing to learn, you apply yourself. And with your education, you get what is called free promotional tokens. And these tokens, obviously digital, they go through a split strategy where you get double of those tokens. And then you will submit those tokens where our company mine those tokens. In other words, they create out of those tokens the cryptocurrency. So you see the effect here, where you buy the educational package, you get your tokens, the tokens go through a split right here, and out comes your coin, your OneCoin. It's simple. Now we wouldn't go through this aspect here where you purchase certain packages and you wait for the splits and so on. We know now things have been more advanced. We have a lot of promotions going on. Our coin is not $29.95, but has appreciated to $42.43. So could you imagine when you get into your education and you're able to lead by example by taking these courses, learning the material, earning your certificates, wait for the splits, and then submit your tokens to mine, and you get your OneCoin. It's a beautiful experience because, you know, when you mine these coins, or the company mine these coins for you, you mine it at a certain value. But as the coin appreciates over time, as in opposed to depreciating, your cryptocurrency OneCoin has much value, has much purchasing power behind it. Right now, our coin is so valuable. You need to get some OneCoins. And our goal, one goal, to be the #1 cryptocurrency company in the world. And how are we going to do this? We're going to do this through mass usability, expansion, and market capitalization. Yes, usability, functionality, reliability. Our ecosystem is so comprehensive. It affects every sphere of our existence, to the point where we have the OneCoin cryptocurrency. We have also the oneforex aspect. We have the One Academy, where you acquire your education. We have the network, the community of miners, the community of believers in this beautiful project. We have the dealshaker aspect, where you can go on that platform and purchase and buy stuff, products and services with your OneCoin cryptocurrency. And of course, we have the franchise owners, the country managers of our dealshaker platform. So people, we have a massive, comprehensive ecosystem where we can utilize our coin. And you know, you're looking at a world without inflation, a world with little interest or no interest at all on loans, a world, you know, that you have little fees to do business, safe world without anonymity and illegal online activities. You can trace the transactions. You can trace it. We have KYC embedded within our blockchain, know your customer. So no illegal stuff can be done using our OneCoin, as in contrast to other coins. We have a secure yet involatile payment option, increased trade worldwide, a payment method which authorities can count on because we are self-regulated, my dear people. And the dealshaker is the e-commerce platform that you and I can utilize our OneCoin to purchase products and services, just like you do on Amazon or eBay or Alibaba or any e-commerce platform. This is an advertising platform. It is an interactive hub for doing trade, for commerce, and you have value doing it.
Trinidad Hilton was today the host to a Dealshaker Expo, where shoppers had the opportunity to peruse a vast number of booths and pay for their items totally or in part with cryptocurrency. The event, put together by the OneLife network, was an effort to promote the use of cryptocurrency, which they believe represents the future of trading. Janine Brown reports.
The OneLife Cryptocurrency Expo featured some 75 vendors offering products ranging from jewelry, delicacies, foreign user vehicles, and what many claim as the national dish, doubles. Cryptocurrency has been gaining popularity the world over, despite the fact that many governments have not yet established regulations for its use. Independent marketing associate with OneLife, Kimral Ali, believes it's the price of innovation, taking a risk. He explains OneLife has implemented certain policies to reduce the chance for people to use the coin system for illegal activities such as money laundering.
Each individual has to be KYC approved. KYC means know your customer, so every individual must upload a photo ID of themselves as well as proof of address, which is verified by the company before you're able to transact business.
He is confident the benefits outweigh the concerns. He says that the system has the potential to solve trading problems which exist today.
When last did you go to the bank to get foreign exchange? You know the issues surrounding that. But with cryptocurrency, you literally can transact business throughout the world and you don't need to find the currency of that nation. And that's one of the major benefits.
Vendors were equally optimistic about a future in cryptocurrency.
This is the future, and being that it's into the future, I want to be able to be a person on top of my game.
A lot of things are unregulated, but it's like, if you really compare it, it's like a credit card. At one time, we didn't know anything about credit cards, and people were accepting it.
Earlier this year, the Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago said it was in the process of finalizing a policy on cryptocurrency with the hope for publication later this year. Janine Brown, C News.
Yes, my dear people, usability is the end game of Dealshaker. Dealshaker levels the playing field of money and trade. And I personally have benefited from Dealshaker, had the experience of traveling and using my onecoins in other parts of the world, you know, getting food in a restaurant, staying at a hotel, being able to buy accessories like watches and different stuff. I was able to buy a car with my onecoins, buy a piece of land with my onecoins, bought vegetables and fruits and natural juices and health products and so on. There's so much you can do on our Dealshaker platform. But not only do we have education for the adults, we have education for the children. Super TED, the advantage of Super TED in a comic form where children can learn, you know, about finance. What are others saying about cryptocurrency? We know the blockchain is a disruptive technology and it is changing the way business is being done. It is actually adding value on the internet in the line of business, finance, real estate, music, auditing, you know, education, cloud storage. You can go on and on, medicine, agriculture, transportation, the airline industry, the supply chain, and so on. I mean, it is very, very efficient, very fast, and hackable proof. So if you know what is good, you want to get on board with us this evening. You want to position yourself for creating wealth and financial freedom. Our target is to hit 10 million users. So we're encouraging every single one on the call tonight. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. If you can change one person's life, that one person can change others. We can have a ripple effect and our numbers can increase dramatically. We need to do this, people. We need the education of the One Academy, this project, to be in our hearts. We need to be aggressive in talking to our people about this opportunity. We need to get the merchants on board. We want to get 1 million merchants on board. And they are coming in every day. Small business, medium business, and even large business are coming on board all across the world in our network. We have more and more merchants being attracted to the DealShaker platform. They're seeing how they can get value. They're seeing how they can meet the masses with an alternative system. Another economy that they can profit and benefit from. Truly, you can benefit from it. So we need for you to get out there and educate the masses, create a financial revolution. We can do this in 2 years, even less people. If the dormant independent marketing associate rise up as a force to be reckoned with and take over the planet by sharing this wonderful opportunity and project. OneLife is not an investment company. You heard me. I didn't use the term investment. We sell education. That is the heart of our company. You get free promotional tokens, and when you go through the splits of those tokens, you can now submit those tokens to mine, and that's how you get your coins. We don't sell coins. So we are not as the other speculative cryptos out there, where you buy low and sell when it is high to get back that dying fiat cash in your hands. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense to diversify your portfolio and get on board the #1 project, international project, a global project in the world, the OneCoin cryptocurrency.
The next thing is, we're borderless. Where is the borderless song? No Bill Gates.
OneCoin is border to border.
Let's go cashless. Let's go crypto. Let's go cashless. OneCoin is border to border. It's border to border. OneCoin is border to border. It's border to border. OneCoin is border to border. It's border to border. It's border to border. It's a store value. OneCoin preservation. It is pocket friendly. Mobile and fast and friendly. No inflation. Low volatility. Join the revolution. Change your life today. Feel the power. OneCoin. Crypto power. oneforex. Dealshaker. OneCoin is border to border. It's border to border.
OneCoin is border to border.
It's border to border. OneCoin is border to border. It's border to border. OneCoin is border to border. It's border to border.
So the more coin, the more happiness, the more joy.
And bank.
So yes, my dear people, that's it. OneCoin is border to border. Get on board with OneCoin and enjoy, you personally, creating wealth, financial freedom for yourself. Thank you very much for being on this call. One's out.
Thank you, Brother Noel. And folks, we want to take the time to acknowledge the participants who are on tonight's presentation. We want to single out Mr. Fatmir, who is tuning into our One Academy presentation all the way from Macedonia in the Mediterranean. So truly, our business is borderless as we impact the nations for the benefit of mankind. At this point in time, I'd like to solicit some comments from one of our panelists, namely Mr. Gregory Ford. Mr. Gregory Ford, are you able to unmute your mic and tell us how OneLife has benefited you thus far?
Good night, fellow IMAs of our OneLife Caribbean community. You hear me clearly?
Loud and clear, sir. Proceed.
I was introduced to this opportunity in middle 2017. And with the concept of a new digital technology, safe, secure, it has opened my mind, opened my knowledge to understand that the history always predicts the future. The solution was always there, but just in a different form. And I believe it has opened my understanding, sharing the knowledge that applied knowledge create great wealth, great opportunity to those around us. And as an educator for over 25 years, I feel encouraged to educate people about the true meaning of finance, the true understanding of providing wealth opportunity, preparing things for their family or for their next generation in our present economic situation. Even during the COVID, if we were forced to go totally cashless, our economy of cryptocurrency already stands way ahead, because I have conducted business cashless via cryptocurrency, part crypto, part fiat, through this COVID self-stay-at-home isolation, offering goods and service to myself, fellow members within our community. So the opportunity is there for us to grow and expand and share the truth of what is released money to everyone. I came across some history saying that from my great ancestor, Henry IV, if people really understand the true working of the federal system of the bankers of the world, there will be a revolt the following day. So the information is really hidden from the average person, even the so-called learned person of our society. The truth is always there. It's just for us to seek it and apply the true knowledge of understanding and education. That's my few coins of contribution, and I benefit and enjoy sharing the knowledge of the One Academy to our nation and the world around us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ford, for that sterling contribution. And I'm looking amongst the list of our panelists this evening, hoping to solicit some contributions from our noted voices within our community. I see we have one of our diamond leaders here, Mr. Edwin Wilson. Mr. Edwin, are you able to unmute your mic and give us a contribution? While we're waiting on Mr. Edwin Wilson to unmute his mic, yes, sir. You're being heard. Yes, a bit muffled.
Really? All right. Good night, everyone. And just a fantastic presentation by Brother Noel Emmanuel Jackie. Actually took me down memory lane. And he is really appealing to, as he said, dormant IMAs to get up, get on board, and let's get and push this business. Sometimes, as Noel said, you wonder what else to tell prospects and people in the business that would get them to, remove the wool from their eyes and see what this opportunity could really offer. But for me and my experience in the business, it allowed me to what I call press the reset button. I don't know about you, but some of us like me made a lot of mistakes in the past, financially, and it cost me dearly. So seeing this business and getting involved in this business was a means of trying to play catch up, trying to get back to where I wanted to be at the age I am at now. And I am so happy and grateful for and to this business, because it really changed my life in a positive way. Getting involved since 2016, and just wanted to get my house. Just wanted to have some savings in the bank. That is really what I saw when I saw this opportunity at first. And 4 years on, I was able to accomplish that. I was able, with the help of the fantastic leaders in this business to start the process with purchasing my home. Not only that, but also purchasing additional land, another asset that I plan to maximize in the not too distant future. Being able to travel around the world, whether Noel showed in some of the pictures in the song, the places we have traveled, that was never on my mind before this business. So for those of you out there that thinking, is this worth it? Is it not worth it? Just get back to the person who invited you. You ask the questions, but there are thousands of people around the world benefiting just as I am, just as Brother Noel, Mr. Cadies, and thousands of people around the world changing and getting hope, changing their financial future for the better in this one life opportunity. Get on board, get back to the person who invited you, understand why we are so excited about this opportunity. The world have been removed from our eyes. We see any financial games being played around the world and in Trinidad and Tobago. And what the financial education is going to do is to make sure as they move the goalposts, we know the game. We position ourselves accordingly and we profit and benefit and protect our families and our future with the games the politicians and the people in the financial world play. So we will no longer be a part and be victims in their games. Good night, everyone.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. The only constant in life is change. And certainly COVID-19 has come to teach us that lesson, that we have to change to adapt. In our society today, we see where the school system has been challenged now to go online. And of course, teachers as well as students are struggling to cope with this new adjustment in education. And however, I want to say thank God for One Life, because effective 2017, when I entered the One Life community, I was directed to the One Academy. Even whilst in Panama, in my initial experience, I had the privilege to be able to listen into the One Academy course that were being hosted at the time by my good friend. And because of this, it sparked an interest in me to really want to learn. And of course, having learned, now comes the opportunity to earn. So this evening, I see we have another diamond on the call, and I'm hoping that Miss Michelle Mark is available and that she could be able to unmute her mic and balance that masculine, feminine energy that we've had thus far on the call. Miss Michelle, are you able to unmute your mic this evening?
Hi, good night, everyone. It's wonderful to be on this call every single time. I want to agree with Edwin. We went down memory lane tonight, boy. When I see all the videos and I see the journey we have gone for the past 4 years, it's actually going to be 4 years come June since One Life came into all our lives, practically in Trinidad. And for all who are hearing the voice tonight, I want to let you know that we would be crazy people if we just doing this and it's not working. And why we are so passionate, I said it the night before, and I continue to say it. We see the value of getting this information first and changing the concepts we have about money. Whether we like it or not, just as everything has evolved in the world, in that we move from the paper money and different cards and so on, we became end users. This is the opportunity for all who are hearing, for all who are seeing this information for the first time, and for all who have been invited, and for all the IMAs that are existing and that have gone cold. I am telling you, you don't have enough of this type of money. And I am also telling you that we will together get to say I told you so if people do not pay attention. So my encouragement to everyone is just start over. That's the beauty of this business. And the beauty is that we are adding value to everyone that we cross paths with. And I just love that. I love that. And I could talk whole night, every day, whole day, and just tell everyone about this new opportunity because it's information that was never shared before. Now the whole world is, as Noel just went through that extensive presentation and showing how the world is going. So, Mr. Kiddies and all of us, let's continue this work. Let's continue going and pushing forward. Blessed night to everyone. Know that you're on a journey, and this journey starts with one life, and you would end up seeing what the value of our cryptocurrency once become. Good night and blessed day. Blessed night.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you very much. At this point in time, I'd like to take the opportunity to wish a happy anniversary to our Emerald leaders, Mr. and Mrs. Cliff Samlal Singh, Cliff and Donna Samlal Singh. We recognize you this evening for your sterling contribution towards One Life and One Life Caribbean and in its entirety. And we do wish you all a happy anniversary and many, many more years of wedded bliss, family life, and great experiences to come. So with that being said, folks, this has brought us to the end of another One Life presentation. Do join us tomorrow for our lunch and learn session. No, I'm sorry. Tomorrow is not lunch and learn. We have our international call. So those of you who are able to tune into our international call, and of course, you can reconnect with us for lunch and learn come Thursday, please God. You will get the times with the link. And of course, we will be back here on Thursday evening with another One Life presentation. So thank you from the Caribbean team. We say one's out.